Harris Faulkner of Fox News and Kayleigh McEnany, also now of Fox News, were speaking about Biden allegedly showing up around 90 minutes late to Zelensky's congressional address. It's interesting to me that McEnany is suddenly very concerned about Ukraine getting their aid on time. Less concerned when she was in the Trump administration. But here they are criticizing Biden. And let's see if we can find how many different points of hypocrisy we can identify here.
And so what's happening in country, in Russia, and the war on Ukraine, they're connected, certainly.
Kayleigh.
Yeah, I mean, to Ari's point, I think this is a great illustration of how some sanctions are by and large meaningless. So it makes you ask the question, why did President Biden delay these sanctions for so long?
Pause it. Again, the insane, or this is hypocrisy point one that I hinted at, the insane gall of her to talk about the delay of some sort of financial action by the United States as it relates to Ukraine when her president was impeached for delaying aid and holding it over Ukraine's head so that they would investigate Joe Biden. That should not be lost on you, but continue.
To be the modus operandi of this administration. Case in point, we're an hour and a half from the time at which the speech responding to Zelensky was supposed to happen. Delay in response, delay in sanctions, delay in sending the MiGs, delay in everything. And it just
delay in aid?
Wonder, why we're supposed to be the leaders on the world stage.
Yeah, I don't think you can put a fine enough point on that. You had a man in a war zone. I mean, he's in a bunker most of the time, trying to survive. He's asked his people to stay behind, the men to drop their families off at borders and come back and fight. And our president rolls 90 minutes late, like a baller on vacation. And I hope you're right. I hope when he walks into the room, he has all these things. Emily had a whole list of things that she wants the president to do. We've got commercial, though, so we can't go into it, but it was
a baller on vacation.
Just like a baller on vacation.
It's hard to figure out what undertones she's trying to hit on. It's really hard.
Biden walks in, gold chains dangling, aviator frames on, like a rapper on holiday, boombox playing the latest Kanye West CD. I guess there is no latest Kanye West CD anymore. And that's honestly, they're trying to black up Biden,
Oh, yeah, come on, man.
That would make Biden our third or fourth black president, depending on how you interpret it.
I know. Right. Exactly. Was it Time Magazine that designated that as Bill Clinton?
I think that was Toni Morrison.
Toni Morrison? Oh, no.
That's the only lifeguard in the projects.
Right. Corn Pop helped him out with his big baller attitude. That's why he's strolling in late. With his chain, as Brandon said, to his to the Zelensky meeting, and like the right now trying to be all pro Zelensky or out pro Zelenskying the Democratic Party is also an interesting wrinkle to that.
He was in a war zone. Give him everything he needs. If he wants World War III, I think you got to give him World War III. It's always like, it's never like the Yemenis, right? Like, why don't we have a Yemeni guy in a hoodie and see what he needs from the United States, for instance? I
mean, if there's a brown or black person in a war zone, they're a warlord as opposed to a war hero.
Deceitful warlords. Yeah. And then have to look at their full history and figure out if you can trust them or not. But Zelensky, no, he's just purely good. And let's give him World War III if he wants it.
I still can't stop hearing like a baller on vacation. It's just replaying the way she said it too. It's fantastic.
She knows what she's doing.
Did a hell of a job of your job.
It's just funny, like the different levels of collective amnesia, like that define our media, culture. Like, you just, I guess, it's just random outlets pick a certain point in time that they are going to start like remembering from. And if you're not, Biden becoming president is now like the new standard for Fox News. Like, you can only go back so far. In the New York Times, when you talk about the Ukraine conflict, it just becomes a very frustrating scenario depending on what side you fall in that.